Hey
Oh,
guys, Dumpling's with us, but she's in the floor.
I'm here.
Let's see, we have Silent J, he was number one, and then Renegade, and Luna Moon, and Love Being a Mom of Four, Toshi, Lorray, Shanny B, Miss Jessie, she's listening, but she won't be in chat. Hindsight 2020, Miss Anne, Joyce, let's see, Georgie. All right, if I missed you, my chat's going crazy, so I'm sorry.
What's wrong with your chat?
It jumped, but I think I got everybody. The joys of my computer. Y'all, hey sunny days. Sorry we were late. We were having echoing issues and I was trying to fix it. I think it's just my computer. Hey Nana Butterfly. So I figured, does anybody watch or has anybody watched NASCAR in the past? Hey Tootie. I know Dumpling said she did not. I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid. Not so much anymore. Yeah, Renegade, you can't miss Dumpling. She's on the floor. Miss Ann did. Hey, Penton. You're muted if you were talking to us.
Oh, yeah. I was saying hi. Hi.
Tootie, I did too. When they changed the rules, I quit watching it. But it came across my news feed about Jimmie Johnson's family, so I figured we'd read about that and then we would just chit chat till everybody wants to go wherever else for a little while. We have busy days this week or tomorrow, so we won't be on forever. But y'all already know we're not going to be sleeping. So Kate D said she did. Jimmie Johnson was my favorite. I hated Jeff Gordon. Oh no! I liked Jeff Gordon and Casey Kane, and of course Jimmie Johnson. So I can't say much, but that my dad liked Jeff Gordon, which is why I liked him. Oh, Nana Butterfly liked Tony Stewart and Bobby Labonte. That's cool that you met him. That'd be really neat. I've not ever met them. That'd be pretty cool though. But let's see if I can figure this out. I will show y'all. And I put the link. Jeff Gordon was the poo when I was a kid. Silent J, I thought so too. I loved him.
Hold on, Huntress. Don't get off screen yet. I'm going to join on this one.
Okay.
My computer.
Shanny B, like Dale Jr. I'm so glad y'all watched NASCAR and I'm not just the only one sitting up here talking about it. Renegade quit watching after Dale Earnhardt Sr. It wasn't the same after he passed. So you've not watched NASCAR in a really long time then. Tony Stewart was your brother-in-law's favorite, Kate. We love KB in my house. Brittany, who is KB? I haven't watched it in so long, I don't even know. Y'all, I was shocked when I realized today that Jimmie Johnson, Tashi, Ricky Bobby was your favorite. I was shocked whenever I saw that Jimmie Johnson had changed his number to 84. It threw me off. I wanted to post a picture of him with the 48 just because that's the Jimmie Johnson I remembered, not the other one. Lorraine said she liked Dale Earnhardt. My stepdad was a huge Dale Earnhardt senior and junior fan. Silent J said it's been some time since I've watched it, like 10 years. Oh, Richard Petty.
Watched it.
Okay.
My old best friend though, she was all into the NASCAR. So, but I still don't know anything about it.
Brittany, who is? Oh Lord, Kyle Busch. I should have known that. No, Renegade. He was completely different, but yeah, I think most senior fans went to Junior just for the simple fact that it was his son. Hey, Michigan, we already know you're all about Jeff Gordon. Silent J said, I know nothing about sports.
Guys, I'm really sad we didn't do the scavenger hunt tonight, but I have too much stuff to do. I couldn't make time. Let me just throw that in there real quick in the middle of the NASCAR. Sorry.
You're fine. Tootie says, raise hell and praise Dale. Okay, so I'm sure most of you have heard it, but we'll go over this and then y'all can join us and we'll just chit chat after this. Let me get this pulled up. Oh, no, not that one.
If you need help, I can tell you what.
I think I got it.
You got it?
Maybe. Good Lord, my kid. Okay, can y'all see it? There it is.
Yep.
Okay, so this says that the NASCAR star Jimmie Johnson's in-laws died in a murder-suicide, is what they're saying. So obviously, Jimmie Johnson will not be racing this weekend. They said he elected to withdraw from the race this weekend due to the events happening. But it says NASCAR star Jimmie Johnson's wife's parents and 11-year-old nephew died following a fatal shooting at their Oklahoma home on Monday, and according to law enforcement, the tragedy is being investigated as a murder-suicide. It says Muskogee police tell TMZ Sports Sandra Janway's parents, sorry if I butcher their names, Jack and Terry Janway and nephew Dalton were found dead shortly after 9 p.m. after receiving a call from a woman who reported someone with a gun before hanging up the phone. Cops say Terry is considered the suspect, but the motive is unknown and currently under investigation. It's not clear if she's the one who made the 911 call. So I guess they think she did it, is what I'm assuming. Says cops tell us they found a body laying in the hallway after arriving at the scene and heard another gunshot come from inside the home. Can y'all imagine being in there and hearing that? Like looking for, oh my gosh.
Wait, so they're saying the wife did it and then, or the guy did it?
The wife, I think. Hang on a second.
Oh gosh. That sucks. Kate D, you were number 16. Thank you for hitting the like. Yes, she pew-pewed her husband and her grandson. Her grandson? How old was her grandson? I told my son the mom-in-law was the unalive her. She looked tired and empty. I was shocked when it came out. Oh, gosh. How old was the child, y'all? 11? Oh, my goodness. That sucks. I wonder what made her do that to the grandson. Mr. Michigan, do you have it hung up on your wall? Oh, that's sad, y'all. When we get done with this, I bet we'll have people up on panel to talk with us. I hadn't either, Brittany Blue Eyes. This is actually the first time I've heard anything about it.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My kid decides to come in here and pull every phone charger there is over here, knocks my phone off the thing, unplugs my phone charger. I'm like, are you for real right now? Okay, so it says cops said they found a body laying in the hallway after arriving at the scene and heard another gunshot come from inside the home. And it says cops searched the home and found 2 more dead bodies, and all three died from gunshot wounds. Johnson, a 7-time NASCAR Cup champion, married Sandra, I guess that's how you say it. In 2004, they have 2 daughters together. None of that is relevant, honestly, but yeah, you guys, she shot the 11-year-old grandbaby. They're saying it was her anyways. As of right now, that's what they're saying. So we will keep up with it and see what happens. Let me catch back up on the comments. I'm sorry, my kid wants nothing to do with me until I go on a live, and then, obviously here she comes.
Lorraine, Luna Moon, y'all, Mr. Michigan, Miss Ann, any of y'all want to come up and hang out?
Yes, y'all are more than welcome. Come talk about this. We could talk about whatever. Yes, Tootie, it was his wife's parents. And yeah, Luna, the baby too. That's crazy.
It's 11:11. Oh, it just turned 11:12.
Hindsight said, sadly, I told my son the mom-in-law was the killer. The unaliver. She looked tired and empty. I wasn't shocked when it came out. Brittany, it popped up on my thing the other day, and I just hadn't gone live to be able to talk about it.
Hey, Luna.
Hey, Luna.
Hey,
Can you post
the StreamYard link in comments for Lorraine, though? Because I know she can't find it where it is.
Yeah, Lorraine, give me just a second. Let me catch up on these comments, and I will post it again for you.
What'd you say, Luna?
I said, how's my 2 best girls doing?
Tired. Both of them.
My kids have not been sleeping, so, mom life.
Be a kid again without sleep. That'd be great.
Oh my gosh, I know. But being a mom without sleep isn't the best.
I remember. I've been there. My boys used to do that every once in a while. Just would not go to sleep.
Yeah. Mine were up still at 4:30 this morning.
Oh, God.
Oh, thank you, Dumpling.
Yeah, they were.
KD said it hadn't come out yet what issues there may have been between the couple. Yeah, I mean, regardless, though, with the couple, why the grandson?
Exactly.
That's what I was asking. When your daughter... Oh, I'm so sorry. When your daughter came in there, that's what I was asking. Why did she have to do that to the little grandson?
Yeah. That's what Lorraine said. Can you just imagine what went through that child's head when he's seen his
Yeah.
grandma do all that? I just don't know what's
Maybe
going
that's
on with
why Grandma did that, so he wouldn't have to live with it. Still not right.
No. So with what they've said that they heard the shot after they were at the house, I'm wondering if it sounds to me like she took the husband and the grandson, and then when they got there, took herself out. Hey, Lorraine.
Well, hello,
That's the way
ladies.
Phil Hartman's wife. That's the way Phil Hartman's wife did. Speaking of Saturday Night Players, remember we were talking about the Saturday Night Live players? Phil Hartman was not one of the originals, but he was close too. His wife killed him, and when the police got there, they heard another gunfire, and she shot herself.
Mm.
I actually
Yeah,
think
Shannon B.
she
The
went somewhere
grandson, he was.
first. Go ahead.
Shannon B said the grandson is getting me too. You know, all these cases hit me so close to home because most of them, which y'all know I have a zoo of kids, they all seem to be my kids' ages. And this one, an 11-year-old. My oldest is 11 years old. So these all, like, they all hit me so close to
Oh, I'm
home, being
sure.
so close to my kids' ages.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's the same age as my grandson will be this coming up weekend.
But yeah. It makes me like realize how short these babies' lives were because I swear I just had my oldest and I blinked and she's 11. You're muted.
Me too. Now mine are on their 30s. And I
Yeah,
blinked 3
me
times.
too, Lena.
Yeah, it's like, where'd it go?
Yeah.
She's cleaning all my Dr. Pepper cans up, yelling at me about it.
Oh.
Hindsight said that she loved Phil Hartman. She cried when he passed.
Yeah, that was sad. Very, very sad. I think her name was Brianna. I think. It just popped into my head, but I think that's what her name was.
Did you see what I put on that other about the reel?
Yeah, who's already getting a lawyer for?
You gotta be joking.
What did she just say?
You've got to be joking.
All he would say is nothing is ever going to be solved until Candace admits to the 14 years of the abuse she had that he inflicted on her and what he inflicted on the kids. And he was he went and talked to a lawyer.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I heard something somewhere and I can't remember, but law enforcement are ordering them to come back to Tennessee.
Okay, so they said that Dawn's probation officer,
Mm-hmm.
the probation officer, hey Trev, has ordered him to come back to Tennessee.
Oh,
So
Trev.
just Dawn, not Candace. Candace is staying behind probation. Thank you, Trev.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he's not supposed to leave state while he's on probation unless he gets permission.
But
Well,
I
He
don't,
probably
I don't
didn't.
Well,
think
you know this is out of the mouth of Dawn, so you can't believe everything. But he did say that they gave him permission to go work where he's at. I heard him on a panel the other night saying it.
But I didn't
And
think you have a
so,
driver's license.
well, Candace drives.
Well, how's he gonna leave Candace in Arkansas and him drive back to Tennessee?
I don't know. He didn't say any of that.
Huh.
And
I was figuring his probation officer gave him permission to move for work.
I would have thought
oh,
so too, or they would have came and got him right now, I imagine.
Trev
No.
said that he cleared up his fines and got his license back that he believes.
Okay,
oh,
what did Go ahead,
His
Lorraine.
DUI charges he paid off, I think, is what Trev said.
I just want to thank Trev for his little short that he done last night. That was real good. And also, I want to know if there are any flyers put out of summer in Rogersville or Hawkins, wherever. Yeah, Rogersville, Hawkinsville.
What
I
did
can almost guarantee you Trev has put them out if nobody else has.
Well, is it okay if I mention the creator?
Yeah, Lorraine, I don't care.
Don B put on there today that he went there and there was no flyers in any of the stores.
Trev said, my flyers get taken down when I put them out. He said, but I do definitely put them out.
Well, a lot of
KD,
people did
yeah,
comment.
I can't.
A lot of people did comment once they're put up, people take them down.
you know what? Okay, so what did JLR? He said Don Wells, unpaid jail fees, probation officer visit. And then he said Don Wells, prime suspect, Summer Wells case. I need to catch up on those two videos from 7 and 8 hours ago. I was wondering what unpaid jail fees meant.
You gotta watch the Sweet Tea one that he put out.
Who?
JRL.
Y'all, I sent Trev and Dumpling the funniest freaking meme that, or picture of Candace that JLR did today.
Sweet tea.
No,
Wait.
JLR, he was standing in front of his refrigerator and he says, "It's buzzing. Got sweet tea of brewing."
Hey,
And he went
Angie.
in, kept telling about the, story. He says, "I'm telling y'all something's going brewing. Sweet tea's going." You know how he does.
Huntress, go look at the picture that Trev just shared in the TCCT chat group, the messenger group. You
Well,
know
that
Okay.
how
ain't right. We can't see it. You gotta share it.
Let me see if I can switch cameras.
She really looks like a clown. She needs
Or
to go back to the circus.
I can screen share it. It's a carnival.
Well,
Oh my
she really
God.
needs to
You
go
know
to
that
the circus.
Trev.
you know that picture of Summer that they had?
Hey,
It's like
Emery.
the first one where she's got that big grin on her face and her eyes are all nice and blue, and she just got that big, huge shit-eating grin. Now look at Candace in that picture, and with the eyes and stuff, and the way she's smiling. Summer looks like her mom.
She does to me.
I mean, that's the first time you ever see Candace smiling that big, you know?
Trev said he still owes money from the older charge. That's the unpaid fine.
I thought something like that.
Okay, I'm going to
Yeah.
share it, Huntress.
Okay. So if y'all, while we're waiting on this to pop up, if y'all didn't know, I'm going to try to go true crime and then other days just do things like this.
Yeah.
You guys, how freaking
Yeah.
hilarious is this?
Yeah, how her eyes were in that photograph of her. I think she was like, it was like a Christmas photograph or something.
She
But
looks
she
like
just has this,
yeah.
This just creeps me out, y'all. Yeah, how can you not get into true crime when so many people you're surrounded by and all the pages you follow and listen to are true crime also?
Literally everything I watch is true crime.
Yep.
Yeah.
My mom thinks I'm crazy. She's like, Rebecca, how do you not? I just put my name all out there. How do you not have nightmares? I'd be so scared if I was watching that and talking about that all the time and just go to bed. I was like, Mom, I have it on the TV when I go to sleep. Like it doesn't bother me.
I mean, that's all I ever watch, y'all.
Yeah. So
Me
today was
too
my
anymore,
first
yeah.
little true crime thing with Jimmie Johnson. Hey Scott.
Yay, true crime first time. Hey, Emery against Evil and Angie Gibson.
We started small. We'll work our way up to bigger cases, but that one jumped out to me today. I was like, let me do this one.
Yeah.
Crew time is definitely the vibe.
Oh, Blackjack. No!
Oh my gosh.
Blackjack's messing and I gotta go save her.
I was gonna say my cat just jumped
Yeah,
out
I'm ready.
ran for the door.
Y'all on cat alert.
Yep. He's gonna be disappointed when there's nothing to watch.
Nothing. Oh, y'all, my air conditioning, I think it froze up and it's getting hot in here.
You talking
Had to
about your
turn it.
unit?
Yes. The whole thing froze. I had it on 72, which isn't really that low. And I looked up earlier and it said 75 in the house. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just because it's hot and it's not keeping up. Well, it just kept going higher and higher. It hit 78 and I was like, something's got to give. It's hot.
Blackjack just likes to mess with Pumpkin because he's just scared of him. He's so rude.
It needs to unfreeze. I'm dying. Hey, 300 Warrior.
I don't know if you can answer this question, Dublin. But there is a cold case that involves an old high school friend of mine. In 1995, he disappeared. And there's definitely foul play. But they just never. I mean, there's been a couple clues and there's been some investigation. They even did some digging, and another one of his friends' places with the out on farmland, which they thought maybe he was buried out there. I think the dogs hit on his scent. That was like 14 years after he disappeared, so it would have been like 2025. Or I'm sorry, 2010.
2010.
So they want, yeah, but if it's still an open case, I can't go in and ask for any documentations or anything like that, right?
How does Betty get them?
You could get them unless they've have gag orders on them. I don't see why you can't, because everybody sees papers from everything else. Hey, Lindley.
Yeah, there's.
You can order them from the courthouse or police department, something like that. You can order them and go pick them up when they're ready, as long as they're not sealed. But you have to pay for it, like Brittany said. You have to pay for them. The file.
Yeah. I just was wondering if, because it's still, I don't even think they've actually, you know how after you've been gone so long, they just automatically assume you're dead, so they make you dead. They, the birth certificate and stuff like that, or I mean the death certificate. And
I would die at 78 degrees constantly. Oh, I like it cold.
Yeah, that would suck.
They keep
I
a
would say
So-
turn off the.
over
I would
here.
say turn off the unit for a while. See if it's froze up, it'll
Yeah,
melt.
I think
And
that's
then
what's wrong with it. It's just really hot, so it wasn't keeping up and froze up.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was like
Luna, Trev said that certain things may not be available. It depends what documents. You can FOIA a lot of the stuff, but they may deny depending on the circumstances of the case.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's gone cold case or if they've. I don't think they've closed out the case because it was suspicious. This guy left a full steak meal, his wallet, and
Hey,
everything
bruh.
at home, on the his dinner on the table, partially eaten, and then they found his vehicle at uh one of our reservoirs close to his home. And I would I mean, I don't
Where
know.
are you,
It's
where are
it's
you
so weird
from,
to me
Luna?
because I'm from, well, I went to Westerville South High School in Ohio
Oh, okay.
with
Okay, so you don't know if they've declared him dead yet, or if the
no,
case
I
is
don't know
open.
that for sure.
Okay.
I thought it was after 7 years. They
That
did.
is in Virginia. Is that everywhere, I wonder?
I don't know
So,
because, well, they didn't have the investigation closed because 14 years after he disappeared, I guess they got some hot information about this guy that he ran with, um that he might be buried on his property because the guy owns backhoes. So
Mm.
they went to that property with cadaver dogs, and a couple places that they hit, they still didn't find him though. But they hit a couple places there, but they never did find his body. And they mention roads, but no addresses, like in anything I read online or whatnot. So I guess I can see Westerville's a small police department because Westerville's not that big of a city, compared to
Mhm.
like Columbus. It's a suburb of Columbus. And I guess I'll just have to maybe give them a call and talk to a detective or somebody there.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing they could do is tell you no.
Right, right,
Trev said that
exactly.
it's a social security standard, which is federal, so 7 years, and they declare them gone, obviously.
There's
Yeah,
a law.
he did have little ones when he left.
Oh,
They're
Oh,
all
that's so
grown now.
sad.
well, then they'll collect his, just, his Social Security.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
Lindley,
How did he leave? Oh, go ahead.
Lindley, I don't know if you were in here in the beginning, but I was a huge NASCAR fan until they changed all the rules, and then my husband doesn't do sports, and we don't have cable, so I don't watch it anymore. But yes, my heart breaks for Jimmie Johnson and his family too. That's
Yeah, that's
horrible.
That is sad. I mean,
Very sad. He
I'm already a
disappeared with
drag racer.
Yes, he was a drag racer too, or it may still be. I'm not sure.
I think he does every now and then.
he disappeared with a full steak dinner ready and everything.
yeah. He had his
Hey,
dinner
Val.
on the table. His
Darzilla.
wallet was on the counter. He obviously liked to have really cold drinks, because he had his drink in the freezer. Which I know some people like to put their milk in the freezer before they get it out for their dinner, so the milk's really really cold.
Mhm.
But
Hey, Alabama mom.
that was there. His wallet was left behind. And they found his I think it was a Firebird. They found his Firebird at Hoover Reservoir, which is the reservoir really close to his house. Well, in that area, I should say.
Now,
He
Luna, I
went.
know this is you're a good friend, so don't get upset when I ask you this. You
Okay.
don't think he like did something to himself, going somewhere like that. If he
Like
just
a reservoir. That's what I thought. That's what popped in my head. It scared me because that's like a secluded place.
Oh yeah, it's not really secluded. It's very well known. Where they found his car was actually on the other side of what do they call that? The falls. The reservoir has a runoff. So they thought maybe he jumped from the top and everything. So they searched that whole area.
mm-hmm.
They searched the reservoir. They searched down below the falls and everything. So they didn't find him there. They even searched that whole area in case he was buried out there or whatnot. We a couple
Brittany, can you send it to me again? Because girl, I don't know if I remember where it's at anymore.
No, Nona, can I ask you something and it not upset you?
Sure.
Could he been involved in something that he may have, staged everything to resume a new identity?
That would be possible.
You think he would leave
I'm
his
trying to
family?
think because at that time Westerville was not as big because it's been many years. And it's possible he could have been working with the police and
Went into witness protection?
uh-huh.
Because
That's
once you go on the
possible.
DAC, you leave. I mean, you can't tell nobody, none of your family or anything.
Mm-hmm. That's a good possibility because
Thank you, Brittany.
they were known for selling drugs.
Mm.
Hey, I'm gonna go make some coffee super quick, okay?
Okay.
Alabama Mom, we started out covering the Jimmie Johnson case is what I'm going to call it. It wasn't Jimmie Johnson. It was his in-laws it was a murder-suicide is what I think that's what I said. His in-laws and his nephew were killed. I think it was, hang on, I can read it over it real quick. Yes, in-laws dead in murder-suicide is what the thing says, where they think his mother-in-law unalived the dad, the father-in-law, which is her husband, and her grandson, and then herself.
Now, who
And
would
now,
now would the grandson? Who would that belong? Which child would that belong to?
that's not Jimmie Johnson's children. It was his nephew, so I'm assuming a brother or sister.
Oh, okay.
It didn't say who the baby belonged to.
All right.
And now we're talking about one of Luna's friends that disappeared. How long did you say? 15 years ago?
No, that's when they did a search. It's been since 95.
Oh, okay.
So it's been a while. Long time.
Darzilla, that's exactly what we said. Why the grandbaby? Like, you could have said, hey, if you knew you were struggling, I can't watch him. Have somebody else do it.
Right.
Something. I mean, golly, these babies.
Yeah, it just doesn't make
Darzilla, I said earlier that this hits home because my oldest is 11. All these cases with my slew of kids all end up being one of my kids' ages, and it hits hard.
Yeah, it does.
When Dumpling gets back, I'm gonna go try to cut my air conditioning on. Y'all, I'm dying over here.
You got some fans?
I have one in my bedroom, but listen, if it gets hot in there, I will not sleep. So I'll just leave it in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Exactly, Trev. He said, regardless of what you're going through, there's never an excuse to hurt a child.
That's
There's so
right.
many people that would help. I mean, take the baby to a hospital, take him to a police department. There's so many places you could drop a kid off and say, I can't do it right now. I need help.
That should have stopped her from doing anything. That
I
grandchild,
mean,
you know?
hmm
That's selfishness.
I just, I just
I
don't know
did put
what's
the
going
link to the
on.
website that I read that stuff off of in the description if you guys want to go back and look at it too, just in case you missed it or wanted to read it yourself, but it is in there.
I just don't know what's going on with these parents that are, what's going through. It just aggravates me and it really pees me off because these children wasn't asked to be brought here.
Right.
And if you're not capable of taking care of one, do not have them.
Exactly.
Go to a doctor, get yourself fixed, or there's places you can take them. I mean, there's no excuse for abuse, neglect, unaliving one. I mean, and like Trevor said, whoever done this, I hope guilt eats them alive. I do. I stand behind every word he said last night. I mean, I do. And to know that he sits there and he puts flyers out and he's paying for this out of his own pocket. I know he is. And then when he puts them up, somebody has the nerve to take them down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's heartless. Pure heartless. I wouldn't
Trev
want
said it.
I would
Every
not want to
child,
go in that town.
Trev said every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child.
There you go.
I couldn't have said it better.
There's your t-shirt.
There you go. That's right. That's right, Lorraine. I was going to call you Luna.
It'll be all right.
I'm gonna write it down so I can send it to her.
My art teacher used to call me Lou-Ray.
Oh Lord.
I had one to call me Leroy, I had one to call me Lou-Ray. The others just called me Ray.
Just call me Ray.
Just call me Ray. But they ought to be a place you can put them and let people just go in there and let me hush.
Spit on him.
No, just let me hush because, oh Lord. I have to pray when I get off these panels. Y'all do know that, don't y'all?
Well, it's that definitely helps.
Y'all, my dog's out there chasing flies and it sounds like my whole house is falling over.
Oh, and Huntress,
Yes, ma'am.
I want to ask you something. I mean,
What did I do?
and you didn't do nothing, honey.
I'm just kidding.
But I want it to be, I'm asking you as a question. You set your own lives up. You set your topics up. I do not ask you to pinpoint anything, say anything about anybody or nothing, do I?
No, nobody controls what I say. Not even my husband. So what makes somebody think they're gonna be able to do it? Ask my husband. He will tell you the same thing.
Uh-huh.
That man can't control me, and neither can anybody else.
Okay.
My mom would tell you the same thing as a child. Okay? She still says it. She's like, you need to stop doing
We sound a lot alike, Huntress.
that. I was wild, y'all. I still am. There's nothing has changed. So let's see.
It
Alabama
gets
mom
better, baby.
said
I don't
there's
know.
Alabama mom said there's a case in Anniston, Alabama, where the woman was unalived, or the woman unalived one child last year and is in prison. And a month ago, the father/husband unalived their other child. Now
Can you
both kids
stand
are
that?
unalived and both parents are in jail.
Oh my God.
That's
Why
insane.
can't they dig a hole for these people?
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean,
Jesus.
bury 'em alive.
Man, there's a demon
Alabama
in that
mom, can
house.
you send that to me? If you can find it still, we'll talk about it.
Who?
Alabama mom.
Oh, okay.
Michigan said, crap, y'all, I can't find that picture, and now y'all are on to true crime. And Michigan, you can still send them. We could go back. It don't hurt nothing.
Mhm.
Why don't he
Trev
give
said,
it
I'll
to
be behind
Woodrow?
summer till the end. It's a marathon, not a sprint. They take the flyers down, more will go back up. We don't stop the fight.
Man, that upsets
Yeah.
me. That just right there
Angie
deserves a
said,
trip to Tennessee just to put flyers up everywhere.
I mean, he
y'all,
rode
we
around.
we fully plan on it going soon. We just don't have an exact date, and
Don't
trust and
tell
believe we will
nobody
bring
when
some
you're
to you.
going.
No, we're not.
But he rode around that town a couple of times. He made several blocks around it, you know,
Hmm.
and
Thank you, Trevor.
it was just awful.
So Lorraine, Angie said, here's an idea, Lorraine. Don't have sex. That would put a stop to a lot of unwanted pregnancies. It's not like it's a life or a live or die necessity. Exactly, Angie.
I mean, yes, there's all kind of solutions out there to not have them. I mean, but
Yep.
I feel like if they ordered one person, they need to order
Tasha, you ain't
both of
playing.
them to come back to Tennessee. I mean, she couldn't raise hers. How's she gonna help raise somebody else's?
Yep. Tasha
Uh,
says, um, are they still on about that? Seriously, people, you need to quit watching us all like stalkers and go live on your live, go live on your lives.
Thank you, Tasha.
And Jeannie says, you can be controlled or you can take control. Just don't lose control. Exactly, Jeannie. Listen, y'all, I'm not, when I tell you my mother couldn't control me, let me tell you somebody on YouTube dang sure ain't controlling me.
Well, they all thought it was me that put y'all up to that live, and
Lorraine, listen, no, no.
that's what I said. I can't control them or what they do. And I'm saying this because I know they're watching it.
They can watch. They can hit that like button too while they're here.
Yeah.
They
You can stalk, but you can at least hit that like button. You're watching and helping me. You might as well hit the like button at the same time.
Oh, and Tashi, earlier you'd asked me a question about how urgent the police were on looking for Rob. Um, from what I remember, um, it was running in the news for a couple of weeks, and then it would hit again in 6 months, and and then it, how the cases start getting cold, they can't find anything. And the police department at that time wasn't very big. There might have been maybe a dozen to a dozen and a half, cars on the
Hey,
street, but
Michigan.
that doesn't include,
Hey, what's up?
the detectives and stuff like that. So, and I'm sure detectives that were on that case at the time are probably retired or possibly passed away. So I don't know. I'm just going to make a phone call when I get the guts up to, and I'll see what I can find out.
Hey,
Thank you,
Miss
Alabama. Y'all, I'm trying to catch up on comments. I got way behind because they quit moving. Tootie said, I do think, oh, but she's saying she doesn't understand why anyone would take down flyers of a missing child, or
I
of a
don't
person,
know.
much less a missing child. Tootie, I got you. It took me a second, but I read through the lines.
I mean, the Amber Alert hadn't been took down, so therefore the poster shouldn't be took down.
No.
Hey, Jeannie. Listening and cleaning. Girl, I had to clean my house earlier. I made my kids get up and I was like, come on, we gotta clean. Your dad's on his way home. Yeah, I made Addison clean because the babies obviously aren't gonna help, but they my husband's been gone since Thursday last week. So I was like, come on, we gotta get this house clean before your dad gets back.
So y'all got big plans for the weekend?
We do. We have my niece's let me read these and then I will tell you so I don't
Okay,
get behind
go
in
ahead.
comments.
Go ahead.
Y'all, I'm still trying to get the hold of this. It's completely different being a co-host than it is the actual one doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
Darzilla said they can't order Candace to come back because she's not on probation. Don's probation officer ordered him back. Maybe he will violate and go to jail. Darzilla, girl, we can only hope. I have a feeling, y'all, that something's gonna happen soon. I've been saying this before Fred got arrested, before the other fool got arrested. I think something's gonna happen, and I've been telling y'all once everything's done with the boys, I think big things are gonna happen. Okay, so Lorraine, we have my niece's birthday party to go to tomorrow, and then we're going to Dumplings for her daughter's birthday party. And
Oh.
then my baby finally comes back after 5 weeks, y'all, on Sunday. And we cannot be more excited.
Ooh, I bet that's a long time. 5
She's been
weeks.
gone 5 weeks, y'all. It
Oh,
feels
man.
like forever.
You're gonna have to retrain yourself all over again.
I know. Well, she's the oldest, so she'll just fall right back in line where what she's used to doing. But
Oh wow.
yeah, my daughter told me today, she's like, I'm more excited about Chloe coming home than I am even seeing Daddy, and he's been gone for over a week. So he laughed and he's like, I don't blame her. I'd be the same way. Okay, Addison,
That's
stop.
sweet.
Yeah, let me go try to cut my air conditioning back on. I'm literally like rolling sweat over here. I'll be right back.
Mitch, can I handle it? All right, Mr. Michigan, what you got up your sleeve tonight?
Not much.
That state up north.
Yeah. Actually, I'm west, so I'm in
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, he's actually in Illinois. That's not fair.
Indiana. All right. I'm gonna show you a picture real quick before she comes back.
Hey.
You guys see that?
Yeah.
That's Jeff Gordon when he was racing at one of our tracks when he was like 15 years old. 16 years old, something like that.
Cool.
That was one of our local tracks.
Well, he never did grow up, did he?
No, hell no. He's an old man now, though. Yeah, I've got a bunch of pictures. They're crazy. All right, now she's back. I'll show it again.
I'm from that old school NASCAR.
All right, you ready?
I quit watching after Earnhardt died. I can tell you exactly where I found out. I mean, I watched the race and watched the end of the race. Got up out of my chair because I had to go somewhere to bitch at somebody. And while I was bitching at that person, it was at another place. It came over the intercom that he had died from that crash. And that crash, I didn't think like that serious. But
I feel so bad. I can tell you exactly where I was at and what I was doing that day. I was at our local bowling center bowling a tournament, and they had it on the TV, and I was getting ready to walk out the door when that happened, and I saw that it was Earnhardt, and I started cheering. I was like, yeah, Earnhardt wrecked. He's not going to win. I got in the car.
Wow.
I got in the car, drove home, turned on the TV, and they were announcing that he passed away. You talk about
that's so weird because the place that I went to was a bowling alley when they announced it over the PA that he had died.
Wow.
That's strange, man.
Yeah.
I was watching it on TV and I seen him hit the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That was just
yeah.
Oh man, that just broke my heart.
I watched the replay a couple times, but then I didn't see that they were, taking him to the hospital and all that until I got home, and I was like, what in the world is going on? That wasn't that bad of a wreck.
Yeah, I didn't see that part either until, of course, afterwards. But
Kenny Schrader, when he went down to the car and looked in, you could tell on his face that it was not good.
Lindley said she liked Martin Truex Jr.
Wasn't he the one that threw his helmet on the pavement?
Which one?
The one that walked up to the car.
Nah, he already had his helmet off. He's the one that hit into the side of him. Sterling Marlin is the one that turned him. But when he went up and hit the wall, Kenny Schrader was right there and hit him T-bone and pushed him down the wall. And when they went into the infield, he got out of his car real quick, ran over to his, and he turned around and he was like waving at the paramedics to hurry. And you could just see the look on his face was like, ugh.
Brittany and Alabama Mom, I got y'all's messages. I'm just going to leave them unread until I can get to it so I don't forget about them being there. Because y'all all will look at it and then I'll forget I was supposed to go back and do something with it.
I'm going to turn my camera on. I'll show you a couple of these pictures if you guys want to see.
Sure.
Darzilla said that was sad. Yep, when Kenny Schrader walked away from the car, she said, I knew.
That's Kenny Schrader right there.
Yeah.
I used to have some crazy pictures of like when Casey Kane wrecked.
That's Richard Childress. And see, that's what I don't understand. That Earnhardt picture was in with this right here, and I cannot find it. It must be in like a scrapbook or something.
Yeah. But y'all know when Casey Kane first started, the running joke in my house was that he tested every wall at every track.
Yeah. My wife, every time he comes on, she's like, oh, just look at his eyes.
You know what? Before I even saw him, because everybody, that would be the argument if people are like, you only like him because he was cute.
Yeah.
I started liking him because he was the same number as my softball uniform when I played. And
this right here is Mark Martin standing on top of one of the IROC cars that he won up in Indy. We were that close to him, the winner's circle.
I haven't heard that name in a minute. Mark Martin.
I met the dude. I was about 6 inches away from him while he was signing autographs, and people would not move out of our way. So we were handing stuff to him, and he was signing it, and we were handing it back to the people. And he said, I'm glad you guys were here to help me out. He goes, I really appreciate it. It was when he had his back issue, and he was sitting down in a lawn chair, and there was nothing but a recline or a chain link fence right in
What
front of
did
us.
you do?
What?
I put him big so we could see the picture better.
All right, I'm gonna show a couple more. I had to go through them. This is
Whoa. Full size machine.
engine out of one of the cars,
Oh wow.
and then there's Junior's car.
Mm-hmm.
There's Jimmy's while they were
See,
working.
that's how I remember him. I don't like the 84 now. Oh, that
Yeah.
throws me off.
This here is. See if anybody can guess who that one is.
I can't see it enough. I'm blind.
Well, I gotta.
I don't know who that is.
There, hold it that way. That's Ryan Newman,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
the Rushville Rocket. There's a picture of the trophy, or the championship trophy.
That's pretty cool.
And there you go. Here's another picture of Mark.
My older kids want to go to a race, so I might have to suck it up and take them one of these days.
And that's Jimmy's car. He was going down pit road, I think, right there at the time. We used to go to qualifying. There's Tony Stewart. That's at Indianapolis Raceway Park or Lucas
Correct
Oil.
me if I'm wrong, but he is the one that would climb the fences, right? If he won.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
And then this is a total different racetrack.
Daytona.
That's from at the very no, this isn't from the very top. That was when we first walked up, and then we walked all the way to the top and got the exact same picture, but I can't find that one either. This is when
Darzilla said she was a big Davey Allison fan.
I had his picture too, and Kenny Irwin.
Lindley wants to know, are you going to Chicago?
No. These are all from way back. This is when Jeff Gordon won at the Brickyard. Oop.
That's awesome.
Can you see it?
Uh-oh, what happened? Oh,
You let
I
me
think
back
when I
in.
added Luna, it took you out. Yeah. Hang on.
They were in
I don't
Victory
live far from Talladega, so that's where we would go if I take the kids.
I want to go there. Now, I have a close-up picture of this, actually, like above his head looking down before he walked away, and I can't find it either. But that's Dale Earnhardt Jr. when he had blonde hair.
Oh, wow.
Now, my son, when he was in the military in Virginia, he would always go to North Carolina and watch them.
What, Addison?
There's Rusty. Oh, crybaby Wall.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he always had a tear in his beer. Here's a good one for you. See if anybody knows who this guy is. It's faded. I don't know if you can see that or not.
No.
It's Jeremy Mayfield.
Jeremy Mayfield. Boy,
Does anybody remember Jeremy Mayfield?
I remember.
Tashi.
Yeah.
Tashi said Michigan's stopping the drivers.
Okay. Does anybody see anybody special in that picture?
The guy with
who is that in the hat? I see him.
That's the king, Richard
That
Petty.
is Petty.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's walking right amongst the crowd there.
Yeah.
And then I got a few more. I ain't gonna show all of these, but there's those Swervin' Irvin. That picture was taken when I was right in front of Mark Martin. That tells you how close I was.
Oh, wow. Darzilla said she knew who it was. It was the king.
Yeah.
My comments are delayed, so she knew who it was.
For some reason, mine is too. I don't understand. But I mean, that's how close you used to be able to get to the rigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, that's not. That was 99. 8-4 of 99. Here's another one for you. People may not know.
The
guy
one with the hat on? Is that which one you're talking about? I don't know. Who that is.
That's the Cat in the Hat. It's Jack
I
Roush.
don't remember.
I don't remember that one.
He owned was it trying to think. He owned Martin's car. Mark Martin, I think.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's Kenny Irwin. He passed away.
Did he?
Yep. I don't know how these little bitty pictures got in there. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the rest of them are just like the flag stand, stuff like that. And then race day pictures, just truck where they're driving through. And then pit road.
My grandson's going to
that's about it.
Making bacon mud bogging something this weekend.
That sounds like fun. I haven't rode since that time I fell and hurt myself. Back when it was freezing cold still.
One of the big guys that races, he bought all of their buddies tickets, and Trenton Remington got a ticket.
Brittany, what you talking about, Carl Edwards? My comments are behind, so I don't know. I don't remember what you were talking about.
She was talking about Swervin' Irvin, Eminem on his hat. He was followed by M&Ms.
Where's Dumpling?
I'm right here. I'm just painting my toenails while y'all talk.
Yeah, my chat is really messed up because it just now said Carl Edwards right there.
No, Brittany. Oh, okay. It just now come up. I was like,
All right,
Brittany
if you're gonna blow me up one more time, I'll show you my old bedroom in our old house.
Whoa.
This one's a little dark. That one's a little dark. So it's trophies.
Like your bowling trophies. You're such an old man.
Yeah, these are from 98, somewhere around there.
Hey, Donna. Bowling was the thing back then.
Donna, did you make it to the lake safe, Donna?
If you can see that now, that's a little better.
Do you have a Pepsi machine in your room?
No, that's a one of those cardboard cutouts.
Oh, a fathead?
I had like 12 of those. They're from like Pepsi displays at.
That's pretty cool.
See, do you remember when Budweiser was doing the blow up version of the of Dale Jr.'s car?
Yeah.
And they give them out to the bars and stuff.
Yep.
I've got one of those somewhere. And it's still in the package.
There's me without a beard.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if it's worth it.
Wow, that doesn't even look like you, Michigan.
Yeah, that's from way back.
Mr. Michigan, if I were your wife in that room, I would lose my mind. I would need some paint and some flowers and some ponies or something.
For what?
To decorate with.
Oh. In this room?
That's when he was younger, I think.
That was actually at my ex-wife's house.
Oh.
Oh, bless it.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Barzella said, I have a big framed picture of Davy Allison. They're numbered prints. He was supposed to have signed the week after he died. Oh, wow.
Who's that? Shane Van Gisbergen? Who?
Gisbergen? What?
Gisbergen? In
Who's a
NASCAR?
mess, Tashi? Who is that?
I haven't heard that name, but they've got so many new ones coming up now, and new ones coming from like in the IRL, and it's just crazy, and they're damn good.
Donna, I'm glad y'all made it.
Have y'all been watching Tashi's live in their shop?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. I did not know.
She handed brooms to everybody today.
Luna,
Yes, ma'am.
Luna, it's on her Facebook. I don't get to see it unless one of the girls send it to me in a message because I have my Facebook notifications turned off on my phone because if I didn't, they'd be going off every second.
Mm-hmm.
We got
So
You know,
I'll-
I don't get the notifications either. It just happens to pop up when I'm scrolling.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, see, I don't get on Facebook, y'all, unless I have a reason because Facebook stresses me out.
Oh, that's me too.
Yep, today it finally said that she was going live painting or something, and I went out and watched it, and it froze on me. I was like,
Yeah, that's what it did to
or
me
yesterday it was. I don't
yesterday.
remember.
Yeah.
Donna, send some to me.
Ooh, Lana, we're gonna go
No.
on vacation with them hunches. We're gonna be eating good.
Heck yeah.
Ronnie, he's gonna get 2 boxes of those yummy steaks for us to take.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Mm.
I know I'm making y'all
Tashi
hungry.
said,
That's cool.
Tashi said he's a champion in New Zealand. Oh, the V8. Oh, the Indy. I think my sister watches that mess.
Hey, Jeannie's here.
Jeannie is here. She's been here. She's hiding in the bushes again.
Yeah.
Looking for JLR or her brother.
Oh my gosh. Where's Dolly?
Hey, Freckles.
Hey, Freckles.
Who was that?
Don't
Was
my
that
stomach
Darzilla?
growling.
No, getting down.
Darzilla said
Which
she
one?
had the Davy Allison numbered print. Yeah.
Yes.
If I can find that Dale Earnhardt one, he shaved his mustache off right before the Brickyard that year. I'm pretty sure it was the year before he passed away.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
it was.
I got his autograph. They gave you can buy the programs and they have all the pictures of the drivers in it. Well, I got his autograph on the outside of the thing because he had a line going and he was going, all right, now you got your autograph, now get. And he was like pointing people away. Well, as he told me to get after he signed my autograph, I turned around and stopped and took a picture of him getting ready to sign the next one. So he's holding a marker in his hand, kind of like Kenny Schrader or Ernie Irvin was. And
Yeah,
he's getting ready to sign the next person in line's autograph.
he
But
didn't like doing that.
yeah, it's so weird because that's the first time I ever seen him sign, and he had no mustache. It was like, what the heck?
He did not like signing autographs.
But Jeff Gordon, he would not sign any autographs for any adults except for, he would do nothing but the kids. So you could stand there in line, he'd come out and sign autographs, but if you were over a certain age, he wouldn't sign for you at all. And my cousin snuck around the backside where they have the little golf carts that would go through to pick drivers up and was standing there. And as he walked by to get on the golf cart, he goes, hey, can you sign my cooler? And he reached over and signed my cousin's cooler. And he's not even a Gordon fan. I was like, you ass.
Does he still have it? Does he still have it?
No, it was on one of those igloo coolers, and it just, like, if it got wet, it just smudged off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would have took the lid off, dried that sucker out. Like, don't touch this cooler.
I tried to get the cooler and beat him over the head with it. I stood there in line the whole day. I missed all of qualifying. I missed everything. And then he comes out and he's like, I'm just signing for the kids. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I would have paid a kid to get me an autograph.
All right. These pictures are kind of bad, but let me see if you guys know who this is. This has nothing to do with racing.
Oh my gosh, y'all, my stomach's growling so loud. We ate dinner super early. Oh, what the heck is this? Why do you got to do this to me? My brain's not working.
Garth Brooks.
That's Garth Brooks.
I thought that's who that was.
Did I?
Hold on.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Donna, we did not do the scavenger hunt. Dumplin has been busy trying to get her daughter's party ready tomorrow, so she ran out of time.
that's his drummer's cage, and he's laying on top of it and then sliding off the front. That
Oh
cage
yeah.
lifted up and rotated.
It's
I'll have to
Garth
show
Brooks.
Yeah, it's Girth.
Yeah.
Garth Brooks.
Don't say
But-
his name 3 times now.
You
No, Garth-
know, I
Oh,
really used to like him until he did that lip syncing deal that time
Yeah, he's
on
all
the
right.
Grammys. That made me mad.
Are you done, Michigan?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
You can
I
just
didn't
leave
want
me
to
up
just
here. It
keep
looks
you
cool.
up there.
That keep calm and go blue. That looks pretty cool up there.
Negative, Roger.
Yeah, let's get that off there.
Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
I'll have to show a real college
All right.
football team
Are you
logo.
going to show a little peanut? Is that what you're going to show?
It's not a peanut.
I'm gonna find y'all something. My mom, we went and saw Tim McGraw one year, and my mom had won tickets to it was a pre-concert like backstage thing that she won, and I got to go with her. Y'all, I was so close to that man, I could have reached out and touched him.
Who
Mm.
was it?
Tim McGraw, and when I
Oh.
tell you, I don't remember a word that man sang. I'm not even lying.
Hey, Lindley, I'm getting all your rain now. That's going to be loud. You're probably going to hear that one.
It'll be
Did you
here
too?
tonight and tomorrow. Michigan, if you'll remember,
Oh, we don't need it here. The kids are
when we
camping for the weekend. They're gone for the weekend. Leave them be gone.
Mm.
I like having the place to myself.
What was that, Larry?
when we get the headaches, it rains.
Oh, yeah. I've had one all day. I've felt like crap.
Oh yeah, 2 days in a row now.
Well, I'll tell you how bad it was. My wife got home from work, and I was still sleeping. I think I woke up at like 5 today, and I came in here and she was kind of laying here taking a nap, and she was like, "What are we doing for dinner?" And I was like, "Well, we got bacon in there. We'll probably just have bacon and egg sandwiches." I said, "But I don't feel like cooking." I said, "Let's just throw the bacon in the oven." And we tried this new thing that I've seen on Facebook. You take flour and put in a bag, and then throw your bacon in it, shake it up, and then shake off the excess, and then bake it in the oven that way. And the bacon doesn't shrivel up, and it gets a little bit crispy. More,
Oh, that
more
actually sounds good.
Have
I
you
don't
ever-
eat bacon.
I don't eat bacon either, but my niece and them done. But I've seen this on TikTok.
I'll have to
You
save the
know,
picture so I
you
can
take
jot.
and lean it over the racks. Put your pan in the bottom with the grease drips down in the pan, and it's hanging on the rack. You don't have the grease, but it gets real crispy that way.
Yeah, we usually do it on a baking sheet out on the grill, and it gets so crispy that you touch it and it just falls apart.
But I don't eat
Oh
it.
wow.
I don't eat any pork.
Ooh.
This is when we
boy.
saw Tim McGraw backstage. Y'all, that was a lifetime experience. That was pretty cool.
No, we
Mind
saw
you, the camera was not zoomed in because I know people will try to say crap, but
That's like a
it
perfect
was really
pictured
cool.
man right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
We
had
had so much
VIP
fun.
tickets to Toby Keith and Colt Ford and what's Toby Keith's daughter's name? Crystal Keith. They opened for him. Colt Ford was amazing. Toby Keith was so drunk that he couldn't even sing his own songs. He was missing words. Everybody's like, "Boo! I want my money back."
I was listening to one of Colt Ford's thing. You know, he has that rare immune disease.
Mm.
and he has to go in and do certain treatments. And I was watching him do one of his treatments.
Hmm.
But he said he was going to come out rocking.
Yeah. Yeah,
Silent J said he's got the lizard lick towing cast autograph.
Oh, that's cool.
That was sad about his son.
Mm.
Man, that was sad.
And Angie had a pleasure. She said, I had the great pleasure of seeing Garth in Tacoma. That was the best concert I've ever been to. Donna bakes her bacon in the oven.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did flour on it, not sugar. It basically it doesn't have as much grease. It kind of absorbs the grease and then makes it like fried bacon. It was really good. We just needed to season it a little bit because you know how bacon's usually really salty. This was kind of bland, so next time we do it, we're gonna salt it up a little bit.
I don't know. I don't eat it really.
Yeah.
And I don't eat salt either.
Luna, do you have Facebook?
I do, but I don't have a Luna Moon Facebook.
Well, find me on Facebook so we can like message each other. Mine's the Dumpling TCCTYT.
And then you'll find me on hers if you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a whole mouthful.
Yeah.
Or look mine up and you'll find Dumpling on there. Whichever one's easier to find.
Yeah.
Dumpling, say that again. T?
Dumpling TCCT and then YT for YouTube.
Okay.
I know it's a mouthful. I don't know why I chose that.
Oh, you're fine, Donna.
Oh yeah, she thought you said sugar. She said
No.
minus the sugar.
I may have. Yeah, we use flour and, like I said, just needs a little bit of seasoning to it. Kind of like if you're gonna do, fried green tomatoes or something.
Donna said that, or no, Lindley said poor Toby looks totally different now. It made me sad. Silent J has seen Rodney Adkins, Luke Bryan 3 times. I met Luke Bryan and got his autograph and a picture with him.
Mm-hmm.
38 Special, Lee Greenwood, Montgomery Gentry, Jason Aldean, Luke Combs, Chris Jansen, and Trace Adkins. Y'all, I've seen Kenny Chesney in concert a good probably 10 times.
Yeah, I've seen
Brittany, yes. Oh my
obviously God. John Mellencamp, and then Henry Lee Summer, Colt Ford, Toby Keith, Crystal Keith,
and the Dukes of Hazzard's cast, he said.
Garth Brooks, and then what's the dude's name that sung Third Rock from the Sun? Can't think of his name. He passed away.
Oh, I don't remember. Brittany said I cried like a baby when Loretta Lynn died.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah. I've seen her, Conway Twitty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she said all her bands, concerts, she's seen her rock bands.
Tammy Wynette, I've seen Leonard Skinner, ZZ Top.
ZZ Top was awesome.
I've seen them twice.
Oh, I've probably seen them 3 or 4 times. It was my first. They were my first band in concert I've ever seen.
Oh, Hindsight said Joe Diffie.
Joe Diffie, yep. That's it.
Darzilla said she's old and has seen the original Leonard Skinner.
Now, I had a chance to go to
Donna's met Kid Rock. That's pretty cool.
Tim McGraw.
That'd be one I'd love to see.
What I'm gonna go see. That's on my bucket list.
The my ex-wife one of her teachers at
Lindley.
her professors at her college. She had something to do like best friends or used to be neighbors with Tim McGraw, and they used to party together all the time. And then the song that, what is it? He says, "Ed's been on the tractor, ain't seen Becky all week. Down on the farm," I think's the name of the song.
Mm-hmm.
That was her professor, was Becky. That song was wrote about them.
Lindley, that's hilarious. She said I bought a Playgirl magazine because Keith Urban was in it. She said it didn't even show his butt, so she was disappointed.
Man, that's lame.
Silent J, that is who I need to go see. Church. Y'all,
Yeah.
bet your bottom dollar when we go to
that's
Tennessee, I'm going to stalk that man and find him.
Well, that's like at one of the local bars here. Upchurch has been there, and Colt Ford way back before they were even popular. And
I need to go see Upchurch, and I need to see Jelly Roll. My husband saw Jelly Roll at a mud park, and I'm a little bitter I didn't go, but I was being a butt, so I didn't go.
yeah,
It was
I
my
had
own.
to work when they were here, or I would have went.
Alabama mom said Yellow Wolf and I grew up together, and I went to school with Beyonce.
Beyonce can take me to school any day. Oh, did I say that?
Ew, Michigan.
Did I say that?
Hit you with one of them pie pans.
Good thing she's in the bedroom, right?
I'm gonna text her and tell her.
Huntress, when is Jelly Roll going to be in my town?
I don't know. We need to figure it out though, because that would be pretty cool to go see him.
Yeah, y'all need to let me know.
Because listen, I would love to meet his wife. That woman,
Bonnie.
I love her. Yes,
She's
Bonnie.
a trip. Did y'all see her when she went and got her kiddie pool? And did
Yes.
the ice plunge in the kiddie pool?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it. I like her.
It's a trip.
Y'all, I watched a video. It popped up on my YouTube the other day. It was an older one of Jelly Roll and Bunny. Alabama or Tashi. I can't even talk. Silent J said that woman is fine.
See, we're on the same page.
It was a video of where Jelly Roll was talking about how the only reason he was able to get his daughter was because of Bunny. That
Yes.
y'all, that video, I bawled like a baby.
Silent
Did you
J.
see the one where he was telling how he was able to buy his house and everything come approved, and then when they found out he had a record, they wouldn't let him get in the golf course neighborhood. I bet they regret that now. But he turns all of his money into these boy homes, you know, like, and he does, like, he's got all kind of stuff for the kids to do to where they won't end up going down the road he went.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you see what Alabama mom said? Someone.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I've seen Kid Rock in concert.
I don't even want to talk to y'all now. Leave Kid Rock out of this now, because y'all know that's my bucket list. I want to go on one of his cruises.
I saw him and Uncle Cracker at the same time.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Hey, Pittsburgh Nurse. Upchurch is dropping a documentary soon. I've missed that.
Yes,
that'll be awesome.
That I would take J-Lo over Beyonce any day, though.
I have seen I've seen Taylor Swift twice. I was young. I loved her. And I've seen Miranda Lambert like 3 times.
I've seen her in concert.
I did never care for Taylor Swift because all her
I liked her when
music,
she was country music.
She
Yeah.
just all her
Yeah,
music
I saw her.
was the same. Her music was the same. The words were different, but the music was the same. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I just didn't.
Lorraine, Tasha wants to know, are you still talking to Upchurch on Messenger?
Yes, I am. Y'all know I am.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Huntress, the Jelly Roll will be in my town on August 1st.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said that.
Well, it's not my exact town, so we're safe, but you know where I'm talking about.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
August 1st?
Yeah.
We might need to look up some tickets.
I'm going to
Send me that link and I'll look.
Yeah, I didn't. It's not my town, y'all, so don't go creeping. It's not my town.
I was about to say, you just said right where.
No.
I think it's in July that, like maybe the 18th or 14th or something like that. Ted Nugent's going to be like 2 towns over from me.
That's
Uncle
pretty cool.
Dave.
Y'all, I miss out on concerts because my husband gets really bad migraines, like you do, Michigan, and he can't handle the noises, so he won't go with me. And unless
That's
I
why
can
I
sweet
can't
talk my
do
mother into
indoor.
going with me, I
can't do
I
indoor
don't go.
ones because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I see
I want
them
to
all
go to
out
Red
there
Rock.
now.
This is an outdoor one, too.
Yeah, he just doesn't. He took me to a Kenny Chesney concert. Yeah, we've been together almost 10 years. This man's gone to one concert with me, and he was miserable the whole time.
Yeah.
He doesn't sit still, so being stuck in that one place the whole time, he was ready to go. He's like, this is ridiculous. I'm never doing this again. He
Yeah,
said,
I
I'll pay
understand.
for you and somebody else to go, but I'm not going with you.
If he's got migraines like me, I understand. But sometimes I just go through them because I like music so much. I don't care.
Garzilla said she saw Ted Nugent in the 70s.
Yeah.
Alabama mom, nobody came to my hometown either, girl. It was small and you'd blink if you'd miss it if you blinked when you went through.
Well, they've got over in Brown County,
So
they used to have the Little Nashville Opry, and that's where all the big time singers came to.
Yeah.
And it burnt down. So instead of rebuilding that one, they kept saying they were going to rebuild that place. They were going to get it, back up and running. Well, they ended up, you have to go down the road a little ways, and they built a Brown County Music Center now, and everybody goes there. I mean, big time names, but their tickets are like outrageous.
Jeannie, see, I just can't bring myself to go somewhere by myself like that.
No, it's not
Lindley
safe.
said she got to see George Jones before he passed.
I did.
Alabama mom said there's nothing but a Jack's in her town, which if y'all don't know what Jack's is, it's one of my favorite burger places.
Mm-hmm.
So Alabama mom, I would be happy because you know what? My hometown only had a Jack's too. Church played at a mud park by my dad's house. It was close enough I was able to walk home. Brittany, that's awesome. See, that's what I need. A mud park and some Church, y'all. And I would be happier than a pig in mud. Okay.
I just looked up Brown County Music Center on Facebook.
I'll be there when he goes back on tour.
Yesterday, they said that they had Here Comes the Mummies. Brian Setzer.
Let's see. Hindsight has seen Motley Crue, Faster. You're okay. Hindsight. Now you're trying to get me to pull a dumpling. Pushy Cat together, y'all.
Tanya Tucker's going to be there September.
And then she said she went to see Nickelback and Chris Daughtry. Isn't he from American Idol? American Idol.
So hard.
Hindsight's trying to trip me up.
Aaron Lewis is going to be there the 14th. Oh.
Lindley said that's where she's seen a lot of her country concerts before it burnt down, Michigan. She said she loved it there.
Justin Moore is from where I'm staying at right now.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
missed that one. Casey and the Sunshine Band was it over there? Rodney Carrington, he's
I
gonna be there.
seen
Y'all, I
them
love
at
Chris Daughtry on
Six
American
Flags.
Idol.
Where did Luna go?
She probably lost internet. She'll be back.
Marty Stewart gonna be there, or was there? Craig Morgan, Melissa Etheridge, Leanne
Hindsight, are
Ryan.
you laughing at me?
She's probably laughing at me.
I seen
No, I told her
Kill.
she was trying to make me pull a dumpling and say that name of that band the wrong way.
Everclear's gonna be there.
I seen Black
See, they
Eyed.
don't
What is it?
pull
Black
up.
Eyed Peas or something like that.
Yeah. Blues Travelers. Warrant, Lita Ford. Whoa, when is that one?
And I stayed at
September
the same
16th.
motel with Molly Hatchet that they were staying at.
That's the one.
I will tell y'all 90% of my playlist when we go mud riding is nothing but Upchurch.
Yeah.
Like,
Oshy, I bet that was worth it though.
my husband's just gotten used to it because he's like, I can't even understand this stuff, but he just accepts the fact that that's what I like, so he listens to it.
All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I just got a text from my wife.
She heard you.
She heard you. Here comes
She
the
done
time.
caught me. She like, I'll go in there and she'll be like, Beyonce.
You're busted.
The most expensive tickets we paid were for Elton John. That's pretty cool, though. Elton John.
Yes.
My playlist is Upchurch albums. Yeah, Silent J. That's all. That's 90% of my my. I have an album on my Amazon Music thing called
Me
Mud
and
Ride, and it's
so
nothing
good.
but Upchurch.
Me and you will do so good together on a road trip.
Yes. My kids even play it now. Like Addison will just be walking around the house with her phone in her back pocket, jamming to
Yeah.
some Upchurch. Oh my gosh, hindsight. She said they paid $270 for a ticket for Ozzy. It got canceled 3 times and then they refunded it.
Oh my gosh. Is Luna okay? I hope she's okay. Maybe her phone froze again.
Maybe her battery
Y'all
died.
remember me telling y'all about me seeing Hank Williams Jr.
Mm-hmm.
about what he did. Do y'all remember? He was so drunk, come out naked.
Oh Lord. Jeannie got to meet Elton John.
Wow, that's
She said
awesome.
I've seen him many times and got a chance to meet him. He is very nice. I'm in Vegas, so a lot of my tickets are free, so I saw him many times. That she loves Elton John. Any word on Madonna? Are you talking about like the famous Madonna? Because I haven't kept up with that.
She
I'm
got
not
sent
sure.
to the hospital. She was found unresponsive. Let me look.
Moonley said I've seen Queen and Freddie Mercury back in the day.
It says she was discharged after a serious bacterial infection, so she's out of the hospital, guys.
Cool.
Oh, good.
She suffered a serious bacterial infection. The 64-year-old was due to begin an ad popped up, a 7-month world tour in the coming weeks, but had to postpone it. She's in the clear. It says she's in the clear, so she'll be good.
That's good.
Sorry, guys. I gotta go.
You got in trouble.
I'm just joking. She wanted me to see how the dog was laying with her nose on her cheek and her arm laid out.
Mr. Michigan, why you want to do that?
She did say I had to get off here soon and go to bed early because she wants me to change the oil in the car tomorrow.
It's hurt. I know it did look scary, but hopefully that sight was right.
Hopefully, yeah. That's sad, y'all. We've lost so many good people lately. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like the Lord was putting a band back together or something.
yeah, well, who was the country singer? The lady, was it Loretta Lynn, the recent one that has passed, or there was another one? I thought.
Loretta Lynn, and I'm so glad y'all. My mom got to see her with her sister. My mom and her sister went to see Loretta Lynn, and it wasn't too long ago. They had to bring her on the stage. She had to sit the whole time. You know, she was up in age, and I'm so glad my mom got to see her before she passed, because all my mom's ever sang is Coal Miner's Daughter at every karaoke place she's ever been to.
That is probably my favorite song of hers.
Mm-hmm.
No, the one that'll hit me the hardest is probably Dolly Parton, honestly.
Oh my gosh, the world will stop turning that day.
I was getting ready to say my grandma went to Tennessee one year, and she was going to Dollywood and ran into Dolly down there.
Oh,
and she
That would
said
be cool.
talked to my grandma forever.
that's awesome.
She's always walking
Silent
around.
J, that's awesome. He said his niece knows just about every Upchurch song.
Oh, I love his niece. She's so
Yeah.
freaking cute.
She is the cutest. Lindley said it was hard when Tom Petty passed.
Tom Petty was, yeah, that's.
Hey, love being a mom of 4. Check
Now,
Messenger. What'd you
if I
say?
remember correctly, wasn't Tom Petty was from Indiana too, wasn't he?
What got me was Eddie and the Cruisers.
Oh, Lord, Josh, I'll have to watch it later. But I will definitely watch it.
That movie, or that was a good movie too, Luray, Eddie and the Cruisers.
Yes. And I still say that he survived it.
Yo, my
But he
air's
just-
working
He
again.
just
Cool
got
enough in here.
to the point he couldn't handle it.
And Richie Valance,
Yes.
that one was bad. The Big Bopper and all them. That was a good movie too. La Bamba was awesome.
I'll tell you, it'll be Dolly Parton and freaking A. Why can I not think of his name?
Now my son that has the lake
The one
house,
with who's the one with the braids? My brain is not working.
Willie
Nelson?
Yes, Willie Nelson. That one, I told you, the one with the hair. You hear me? I can't even think of it.
The one with the braid, and we all said Willie.
Damn, that one will hit me hard too. I love me some Willie Nelson.
Who
when
was
you
it?
go down there on Lake Sinclair, Alan Jackson, and Jason Aldean has a place on that lake, and you will see Alan out there on the dock a lot of times.
Oh, wow.
I think Alan Jackson is the one. No, there's a big country singer that's from where I grew up too. The Douglasville area. I just can't think of his name. I told you my brain's not working. I'm gonna Google it.
Colt Ford did.
No, that's not him. Who? Hang on.
And Michael
Donut, that's
Ogle,
pretty cool. She has the same birthday as Richie. Is it Valens?
Valens.
and Michael Oglesby grew up in Badea.
Travis Tritt. That's who is from where I grew up. He has a big house. You
There's
could
Luna.
drive by and see it all.
I seen
Martha.
him when I was in Colorado.
Oh, her phone needs charged.
He was I was at one of the big truck stops, and he was there.
That's pretty cool. Uh-oh.
But Marty Stewart, when he was not touring, he was making saddles. He makes saddles too.
Huntress, I gotta get off here and get to cleaning.
Well, you better get to cleaning then.
All right, I'll listen to y'all still though. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye. She's gone. Why isn't Tashi up here with us?
I don't know.
Tashi.
Oh, it's just me. I'm in back in. It might pop me up twice. Hang on a minute. Hopefully not. We're good. Hey, Riff.
Hey, Reb.
Yeah, that's right. Lindley. I was thinking of someone else. David Lee Roth was from Indiana. It says Axl Rose was.
I think Percy Sledge was too. Don't quote me. He could have been from Cleveland, but I think it was from Indiana.
Yeah, here's I just googled celebrities from Indiana. Obviously, Michael Jackson, James Dean, Larry Bird, David Letterman, Shelley Long, Adam Lambert, John Mellencamp, Janet Jackson, Jenna Fisher, Mike Epps, Jane Pauley, Brendan Fraser, Axl Rose, Florence Henderson, Carol Lombard, I don't know who that is, Cole Porter, Hoagie Carmichael, Dean Norris, Steve McQueen, Ryan Murphy, I'm not sure, Kurt Vonnegut, David Lee Roth, and Doug Jones.
Oh.
Okay, Luna.
There might be more, but that was just the people on that list.
He was probably from Cleveland then.
There's a bunch of them too from Georgia.
See, I don't think Henry Lee Summer was on there, and I'm pretty sure he's from Indiana too. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cough in your ear there.
You could.
I've seen Henry Lee Summer. He opened for Mellencamp at. They had a concert, a Little Five concert. That's a big college bicycle race here in town, and they had a concert. Henry Lee Summer opened for Mellencamp, and then we had a what they call a fall festival, where you go and they have like food trucks and open mic nights and stuff like that. And they had a free concert there. It was Henry Lee Summer. That was post drugs though. He looks pretty rough.
See, I think that's where I saw Luke Bryan for the first time was at a fair where they did. Oh, excuse me, where they did concerts at the fair. The big Cobb County fair that they have. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, Lorraine, but I used to go a lot as a kid because my family worked for the county, so we got in for free.
Hey, Rift's here. Hey, Rift. Yeah, I don't know. My chat. Hold on a second. My chat is going crazy. It's not showing up like you said. It'll sit there for the longest time, and then all of a sudden it jumps with like 5 comments.
Yeah, I had to like close my YouTube out and then start it over, but I'm trying to look at mine through the StreamYard too, so that
Yeah,
makes
I'm
a
just on
difference.
StreamYard and it's doing that. My TV's fine. I turn the TV on to you and it's fine. It was doing that the other day, I think in Rebels. And it would be, like nobody would chat. And then all of a sudden, like 35 comments would like scroll through the screen really fast.
Hmm. Oh my goodness, Rick. I remember you telling us about that. He said he's talking about when he was hit by a truck a few months ago. He said they just found the vehicle like yesterday.
Who got hit?
Rift?
No. You all right, buddy?
Yeah, you don't. He told us about it. Heck, it was in Rebels, I think,
What
a
happened?
few months ago. That he was hit by a truck.
Wow.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I remember him telling us. It was crazy.
Hey, he can buy me and him a boat now.
Well, I hope he's feeling better.
Yeah, no kidding.
Josh said, or Silent J said, we got in by bringing hay in the back gate. Just say you're there to drop off hay. It works. Well, you gotta have the hay. He said back in January is when he got hit.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, it's lightning like crazy out here. It just turned on all 4 of our cameras outside.
Oh wow.
You hear that? Man, that's a long
Good
rumble.
Lord. It was loud too. I sounded like my stomach over here.
You haven't eaten?
I did. We just ate dinner really early today, and so I'm hungry again. We ate dinner at like I don't know, like 4:30 or 5 o'clock. So I'm just hungry again. That's all it is.
If I come down and see you, Rift, will you pick me up on the beach or do I have to swim out to the boat? It's kind of hard to swim with all the fishing gear.
Yeah. I'll get you a kayak.
If you see Michigan in a kayak.
Hey, I've been in them before. My cousin
Hey,
had
Reed.
3 of them.
Jimmie Johnson is a NASCAR driver if you've ever watched NASCAR.
Doc, yep. See, now my chat's working fine. Everything's going up one by one. But then all of a sudden it'll just freeze and then it'll go brrr.
Mine will do that sometimes. Especially
Yes,
if
sir.
you go
Good old
in there.
NASCAR.
Oh,
Reed, do you watch NASCAR or have you in the past? We all went through and we were talking about our favorite NASCAR drivers.
speaking of NASCAR, I saw a video on YouTube the other day. I don't know who this guy is. He's a younger guy. He found on, I don't know if it was Marketplace or something. He found 7 go-karts that used to belong to Dale Earnhardt Jr. And
wow.
the guy was wanting 10 grand for them. And he went out there and he actually did some research on these carts because Earnhardt had a like a dirt track in his backyard for go-karts.
Yes.
And he found the pictures of these go-karts. And when he went and looked at these go-karts, they're the exact same cars. So he went and bought them. And the guy was like, yeah, I just want 10 grand for him. He goes, there's extra parts and everything. They loaded a trailer with all 7 of those carts on it. And the back of his truck, like full-size bed, was completely full with extra motors, parts, and tires for the go-karts. And they took them home and they started fixing them all up. And now they built a track and they're going to start racing them.
That's pretty cool.
Trying to find that on YouTube.
Oh, Reed, I could see where that would mess you up. He said the local sheriff here's name is Jimmie Johnson. He said, I think that messed me up.
I don't remember that kid's name though that had that. It was neat to see because these go-karts, I mean, they're fast. Oh, here it is. Brad DeBerti. DeBerti.
I haven't heard of that.
They must be like own some kind of company because he's got a huge shop that he has these go-karts in. And it looks like they have, like a lot of expensive race toys in there, like trucks and cars, and almost like, what's that guy's name that puts on all the races? Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. They just did a big drifting thing up here.
Lindley said my husband was a go-kart racer when we met. She said that sexy race suit won me over.
I had one of those race suits and a go-kart, but I wasn't so sexy in it. Looked like the Goodyear blimp coming through.
Oh, Lord help.
You stuff 240 pounds in one of them race suits. That doesn't look pretty.
Like a busted can of biscuits.
That's exactly right.
I'm just kidding.
It all went right out the front of my belly.
They're going to put me all over the clip channel calling you a busted can of biscuits now.
Go ahead.
Listen, y'all, we have a relationship like father and son, so don't start.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that guy's got a huge shop. They're racing on his blacktop right now just to tune the carts up. So, HP tuners.
Reed, that's awesome. He said a friend of mine worked on Mark Martin's pit crew for a while.
Mark is an awesome dude. 100% awesome.
Father and son. I did not say son, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, heck.
Oh, they're going to really clip that one now. Ooh,
Yo, I've been talking to Dumpling too much.
Hunter.
This is when I know I've been hanging out with Dumpling too much. I can't even talk right.
That's so cool.
That is cool. Lord help me, y'all.
Reed didn't see those pictures. Shoot.
Reed, did you have a favorite NASCAR driver? Or do you?
Oh, it's right here on top.
I quit watching it whenever the rules change. It's not the same as it was 15
You want to blow me back up real quick?
Yeah, I can.
That's Mark Martin on the top of his IROC car. And then I'll have to find it again, but I'll show like another picture of Mark.
Do it for Dale.
Do it for Dale.
You must have been an Earnhardt fan, Reed.
Oh, there it is right there. All right, one more time.
Pittsburgh nurse, we are not explaining that to her again.
There you go. There's Mark. That's when he drove for Viagra.
Jesus.
We teased him that he had to use the product that he was sponsored by.
Listen, I sent Dumpling and Tashi the funniest meme the other day. It was talking about my husband sent it to me. It said, "You got a sunburn? Use Viagra." He said, and it said, "It doesn't help. It just keeps the sheet off your legs."
Well, yeah. You want to hear what Mark told us? We said, "Do you have to use your or try out your products that you're sponsored by?" He goes, He goes, yeah. He goes, I took one the other day and it got caught in my throat. He goes, it gave me a stiff neck for a week.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Dumpling,
God.
do not Google that. I will tell you when we're not on a live, okay?
What's she Googling?
Pittsburgh nurse said, now we just need you guys to explain to Dumpling what girth really means.
No.
And she said, I'll just Google it. Nothing, do not Google that.
Hold on. Don't Google it. Just go back and watch The Lab. Was it The Lab After Dark? When his son Googled Girth Brooks. He had me rolling that night.
Dumpling said, Reed said that his grandfather was a Dale Earnhardt fan, and I guess I picked it up. My stepdad was an Earnhardt fan. There's nothing wrong with it.
I wish I could find that picture of him without the mustache.
However, my stepdad and I went toe to toe on on race day because we had two completely opposite drivers.
Back when I used to go to the Brickyard all the time.
ABH. You would come in on that part of the conversation, BH.
I rode up there with either I drove or I rode up with my cousin and then his girlfriend. So I was a Gordon fan. My cousin was a Mark Martin fan, and his girlfriend was a Rusty Wallace fan.
Mm-hmm.
And then when me and my wife got together, she didn't know
Pittsburgh
anything
nurse,
about
you better stop.
So the only person that she could think that she may like was I think it was Kenny Schrader that drove the M&M's car at the time. No. It was Ernie Irvin drove it first, and then Kenny Schrader after that. So she was like, whoever's driving the M&M car, I don't care.
That's funny. Well, my stepdad was an Earnhardt Senior and Earnhardt Junior fan, and then I pulled for Jeff Gordon and Casey Kane. So, Earnhardt and Gordon just were complete. You either liked one or you didn't.
Oh, I didn't show this a while ago. This is another picture that I had. I'll show you this one real quick, and then you can. All right, last
Kick
one.
you off. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm trying to get it. There it goes. Oh, that's awesome.
You see who's in the lead?
Yup.
Gordon. All right. I'm done with pictures now.
You sure?
I'll find that one though. Next time you guys go live, I'll show you.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
A buddy of mine.
I had some really good pictures of when Casey Kane got in wrecks, but I think somebody took them because like when I was in high school, putting pictures in your binders was the thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where all mine were, and now they've completely disappeared. So
I still have cereal boxes that have cereal in them from all of Gordon's championships. I got one that's Frosted Mini Wheats, I think. It says the champ or the kid and the champ, and it has Gordon and Earnhardt on it.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, that
Reed said my brother took a helicopter to the infield at Talladega. That's awesome. Reed, are you from Alabama? I don't think I'm maybe an hour from Talladega. I'm not too far. Mississippi. Okay.
Yeah, I went to. I had, obviously go to the Brickyard because it's not far, but.
Hey, Sean. Were your ears burning, buddy?
Talladega. I want to go to. All right, I already been to Daytona, and then I want to go to Bristol. I think those are.
See, I've been to. I'm almost positive I've been to Talladega, and then I've been to the Atlanta Motor Speedway, obviously, being from Georgia.
Yeah, Atlanta's another one I'd like to go to. I think Talladega would be pretty much like Daytona, though.
Probably.
Just follow the leader type stuff, and
Yeah.
Well,
it's pretty cool because you can see the track from the stadium from the highway. So I show my kids all the time when we drive by.
Yeah, I've got several friends that they used to go down to Bristol and camp and go to the race the whole weekend down there. And they were like, man, you've got to go. And the year that I was going to go with them, my one buddy and his wife got divorced. And he was like, no, I'm not going this year. And I'm like, I already had the money saved up, was ready to buy the tickets and everything. And he's like, nope, I'm not going.
Huntress, I'm gonna drop down, okay?
Okay, Leroy.
All right.
Dumpling, we'll figure it out. Listen, I've done doxed myself 15 times just on this live, so don't worry about it. Reed, I'd rather, I honestly rather the dirt tracks than actual NASCAR, but maybe that's just me.
Same here. We've got one, when I grew up, it was, well, put it this way. When you would walk out on the front porch on a Friday night, you could hear them from my front porch.
Mm-hmm.
You could hear the sprint cars. You could hear the modifieds. You could barely hear when they did the street stocks or super stocks or whatever they call them now.
Yeah.
Bomber, whatever. But a 14 sprint, can't beat it.
We
Since Reed's here, do you want to let me show that Gordon picture again?
Yeah, I can't. I went and saw.
There you go. That's a 410 sprint right there.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I went and saw the freaking monster trucks at the dirt track before.
Yeah, we went down to what is it? The Yum Center, I think, down in Kentucky, and saw the monster trucks. We had VIP to where we could go out on the track and see all the trucks when they had them parked out there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We took my nephews to see monster trucks at the Dome the first year, their first time ever going. So that was fun. Is that what you're looking for, Sean?
Ouch. Why my eyeballs are watering so bad and my head's hurting. A buddy of mine, I didn't know this until, several years after I met him, but they used to own the mini sprints, the little micro sprints. They're almost like a souped up go-kart with a wing on them. They own like 3 or 4 of those and, just had people drive for them. And I was like, are you kidding me? And we went and watched them. And I'm telling you what, those little things are flying. We got a quarter-mile dirt track here.
Yeah. So BH said he loves the demolition derbies. That would be fun to see. I've not ever been to one of those.
Hey, BH, go on YouTube and look up low fuel racing. That's a buddy of mine and his group that does demolition derbies. See,
and he said, Reed said anything with dirt and horsepower is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Now my cousin,
I'm just a side-by-side and mud type of.
My cousin has a, I think it's a 78 Malibu, and he's got it. It's a drag racing car. And I mean, he's pretty fast. It looks awesome. It's silver and it's got blue flames on it.
My kid came in. Hey, Tinsy.
I'm going to try to find a picture of it real quick and show you on my phone, his car.
Kashi said drag racing and burnout competitions is our thing.
Tashi will enjoy this one. All right. Here you go.
And here comes my dog too. Lord have mercy.
I don't know if you can see that or not.
Y'all,
That's
if
my
it's not a
cousin.
kid, it's the dog.
Yeah, that's my cousin's car right there.
Yeah, we're just we do our side by side, and that's about it for us.
See, I don't own any awesome toys like that. I just use everybody else's.
It's awesome till it breaks.
Yeah, that's why I don't own them. Can't afford to fix them. Now,
Well, thankfully, my husband was able to find a used one, which still wasn't cheap, but it was a lot cheaper than a
I'm
new
gonna have to
one.
turn the brightness down. Whoops. Well, you saw my cousin's, that picture I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another picture of that car. Oh, thunder.
I was loud.
There's that one.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll show you a picture of his son's car real quick. Well, they don't have it when it was painted the opposite of his dad's car. This was his son's car.
Oh wow, those are cool.
Yeah, they had two of those. He's got two sons, and they painted them.
Reed wants to know what y'all's car brand. I'm assuming he's talking to you.
That drags. That car is a Malibu. He used to have a Pontiac Le Mans, and now he's got the Chevy Malibu.
I wonder how I can share this video for y'all. Hang on a second.
If I can
I'll show
find
y'all
it,
the kind of stuff that we do for fun.
if I can find it on here, I will send you the video of him. But don't play the sound because they're out in California and it's all blah, 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 blah. You can't understand it. It's like, whoa.
Let me see. I'm trying to find it. Reed said he likes Fords. I am a Chevy girl myself. BH said I had a Pinewood Derby car like that in Michigan.
I got two Pinewood Derby cars too. They don't look like that.
Let's see if I can get this.
I'm going to mute for just a second.
Okay.
Boys, it is really whipping out here now.
Uh-oh. Oh my Lord, my kid. I don't want to log in. I just want this to go bigger. There we go. Oh my Lord.
Oops.
My house is never quiet, I swear.
I think I just sent that. Oh, Lord.
Good grief.
Yeah. I think I just sent that video to you on Messenger if you want to play it. That's his Malibu that he's racing. It's the one that has the blue lights on it.
Okay, this is what the kind of stuff we do for fun. Let me get it to pull up. I didn't share the sound just because the music freaking, I don't want to get in trouble, but
yeah, Reed, I'm a Chevy guy, if that's what you were asking earlier.
Oh shoot, I guess it's gonna play it. Sorry. The one in the water is us, by the way. Did it freeze for y'all?
Yeah, it froze up right when you said that it was in the water. Man, it is pouring here.
We pull up, we turn heads, got the parking lot.
The pressure just changed. My ear just popped.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is not good. Oh, here we go again. You're about to hear it.
Good grief.
I'm sitting right by the bay window. It does it all the time.
Oh, well, yeah. That's the kind of stuff, y'all, that
Oh,
I do in
yeah.
my free time.
We're under a severe thunderstorm warning.
Better than tornadoes. I'd rather a thunderstorm any day.
Oh, there's a hook right above us.
Yes, y'all. Good old church. Yeah, Tashi, I think Lindley and Michigan are pretty close.
Yeah, we're about 30 minutes away from each other.
Mm.
If I run or if I don't talk anymore, you'll know why. I don't like that hook look. No, I don't like the hook of this cell that's right above us. Yeah, oh shit, the wind just changed.
That row shagging. Y'all be careful.
It was coming out
Reed,
of the north.
don't say that. He will poo his pants.
Oh yeah, I will. Like I said earlier, or the other day, I was standing outside looking straight up, and the rotation was right above me, and the tornado hit about, I don't know, a few miles south of us. It was just on the news today. It was an EF1 tornado.
Good grief. Yeah, I don't do that stuff.
Tashi, I don't lurk in no damn bushes. Not after people on here.
Just call him JLR. It's okay.
Should I stay in my circle here?
You're gonna come for me if you say that.
JLR. He cracks me up. Oh wow. I'll be right back.
Okay. Gotta go check his weather, y'all. Y'all watch the thunder strike or something. As soon as he walks out that door, and he's gonna squeal. We're gonna hear him because he didn't mute itself. Thank you for sharing that, Jeannie. If y'all want to come up here and chat with us, you are more than welcome. Reed said he's gotta go check his weather now.
We may have a problem here, y'all. I just looked out the back door and the power lines, there's a pine tree in the neighbor's yard, and some of it was like glowing and sparking.
Oh shoot, you should probably call the fire department.
It went out whenever I shut the door, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. So
Yeah. Do you know your neighbors?
no, not really.
Oh shoot.
They live back behind us.
Yeah.
Damn, it is just. Oh, sorry. I'm getting a little nervous, y'all.
But okay.
The hook on the radar is what's getting me. and the rain just immediately stopped. That's why I was like, I'm gonna check on something.
Is your family's all home, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they're okay. The hook's past me now.
That was quick.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. But Lindley might want to watch out. Let me check. Hold on. Yeah, it's coming right at her. I don't know exactly where she lives, but in that area.
Yes, Lindley, please be careful.
The hook's
If you
down
still,
low, though, down by me.
Mhm.
It's just a big ball of lightning, orange and red and lightning.
I hate lightning.
I will be right back, though. I'm going to go look and see if that's arcing anymore.
Okay. Well, Brittany and Alabama Mom sent me things to look at. Do y'all have um, cases or something you want us to look over? Lorraine, I'm gonna get you. You are not causing me problems. People just need to go away. If anything, well,
Shoot.
Donna, she got down.
I thought I had you guys muted. I just emptied the ice tray.
You sure didn't. You didn't earlier either. I was like, y'all, he's gonna go to the door, and if that lightning strikes, we're gonna hear him squeal.
Yeah. No, you probably would have heard some really, really bad words. Yeah, that was scary. See, the bad thing is if it arcs anymore and it takes the power out, y'all know it because the transformer's right there on that pole.
Oh Lord. Reed, that's good. He doesn't have anything tornadic.
Yeah, see it. Well, it's not even showing the severe thunderstorm warning now. There's nothing. When I opened it up, I was like, uh-oh. Because there's like a big orange square around me.
Tashi, you just made me think of that song. That hi, it's me.
Who's messing with the Ray?
Can you guess?
I think I have an idea. Why don't they just
Tashi,
leave
should I sing the song for them?
Just leave her alone. Jeez.
Ridiculous.
You saw the shirt idea that I sent you, right?
Maybe.
The I wasn't finished one.
Maybe. Have you not seen how my brain is working today just since we've been on here? I don't know what I've looked at, what I hadn't today.
Well, see, that's why I was wondering because I've got so many on my phone that I want to shirts that I want to make.
You'll have to send it again. I don't know if I saw it or not.
It said unblock me. I wasn't finished.
I'm about to come up with some real petty ones if people keep on, because
Oh, I've got you covered. I've got a bunch on. It's not about all of them aren't about YouTube, but
Jeannie, tell them.
oh, here's a good one. We've got this Pulse Point app that tells you like automobile accidents and where they're at here in our town, and it tells you if there's fires or electrical emergencies or whatever. This is the one that struck me kind of funny today. Structure fire, waterworks, 17th and another road, but it's a structure fire at waterworks.
Oh, we're out.
Shouldn't the water put the fire out? Water's not working at waterworks, guys.
Donna, you ain't playing, but you know.
Here's a good one for you.
That's what happens when you have childish behavior.
Yeah. It's not a middle finger. I'm just making a hand unicorn for you. I went to the paint store to get thinner. It didn't work.
Oh, stop.
Oh, I've got a lot of them here. I got you covered.
That's what.
I should be given an award for keeping my mouth shut when there's so much that I need to say. You're the human version of a headache.
I know some of those.
I ran out of coffee this morning, so I drank vodka. Y'all look beautiful today.
Oh, Lord.
This is one of my favorite ones. Fireworks
Y'all,
director. If
when
I
I
run,
don't have coffee, my kids know. They're like, Mom, you need coffee.
if you
What
find
were you
it
saying,
offensive,
Michigan? Sorry.
all right, here's a good one for you. If you find it offensive, or you find it offensive with a question mark, I find it funny. That's why I'm happier than you are.
Yep.
If you think I'm crazy, just wait till you piss me off.
That's me.
What? You can watch
Let
me.
me tell y'all. I have been extremely nice on YouTube.
You can watch me, mock me, or block me. Or you can join me. What you cannot do is stop me.
There you go.
And then I've got a hat idea that I want. It says shit show supervisor.
There you go, Jeannie. What'd you say? Shit show supervisor?
Yep.
Jeannie said, no bullies allowed. You want to pick on someone, pick on me. I got this. Maybe I can teach you how to be happy 101. Reed said, don't allow someone else's bad day to make your day bad. Just be cool.
Now, I thought this was cool for the true crime community. It's not one I'm making. It says, back off. I've got enough to deal with today without having to make your death look like an accident. If it's not my smart mouth getting me in trouble, it's my facial expressions. There is no winning.
Now that could get me in trouble because I cannot hide my facial expressions.
You are here's a good one for you. You are entitled to your own opinion, but you are not entitled to tell me what mine must be.
Amen.
No, I don't think before I speak. That would ruin the surprise for both of us. Yeah, I could go on for days. I've got a bunch of them.
That's funny.
Well, I showed you my t-shirt, or if we do start selling t-shirts, the name of the company. Actually, I'm wearing one of the shirts right now. Let's see it or not. Can you see it?
No, hold on. Michigan, you know I'm white and blind. I can't see nothing. What's
E
it say?
equals MC squared, and then a donkey.
The crap is E equals what?
I told my wife we should name our T-shirt company Einstein Donkey Designs.
Oh, Lord.
Smart ass designs.
Oh, jeez. That suits you.
What did Jeannie say?
The no bullies allowed. Jeannie, that could
Exactly.
come from me too. You got enough on your plate, girlfriend. Because listen, I'm the type of person that'll hurt your feelings and keep going because it's not going to bother me.
Like I've said before, I've cut off my family for being. Can I cuss on here?
No, I don't care.
I cut off my family for being fuckheads, so don't think I won't cut off somebody I don't really know.
Yeah. What'd you say? Cool is the frost on the champagne's glass. Cool is the hair on a polar bear's. That's funny. Read, Lord help. Tashi said that's a cool logo, Michigan.
Thanks, Tashi. I had a picture of Einstein's face with his tongue sticking out, but when my wife went to print it, the like lines on his forehead and on his cheeks and stuff, they all like grew really big, so it made it distorted to where you couldn't see what it was.
Oh no.
So she was like, "How about we just use E equals MC squared?"
But that works.
Mm-hmm. On the back of this shirt, it says, "Arguing with me is pointless. I knew I was wrong 10 minutes ago. I'm just trying to make you mad."
I'm bad about that too.
That's what me and my daughter try to do all the time. We try to outwit each other, quick wit.
Mm-hmm.
Tashi.
Tashi, you should have. Donna said that's her husband.
Yeah, I've got a lot of sayings. My favorite saying of all time, and I've said this for years, is stupid people shouldn't breed.
That shouldn't breed.
Nope. Breed. Make more stupid people.
Yeah.
I'm not either, Tashi. I just like the shirt. I'm always right. Till I'm wrong.
Such a man thing to say. My dad used to say that to me. He's like, well, I've been wrong once or twice. I'm like, really? Dad?
Once or
Stop.
twice. See, Reed, that's the way I am. I try to let things go, but when they keep being brought into my face, then that's when I get petty. I mean, whatever's going on is not brought into my face. I don't know what, I can kind of guess what's going on there, but none of what I said is about any of that stuff. So I'm done with, I'm just done with the drama. I come here to have fun and talk to people and.
Yeah, well, I tried to just let it go, but
Yeah.
One of these days I'm gonna have a let loose live and hold on to your britches is all I'm gonna say.
Well, that's just like on Facebook. I posted a post on Facebook once, and a friend of mine's daughter, which I'm cool with her, always been cool with her, and she knows better, but she commented homophobic, and I was like, what? She goes, I thought better of you. And I was like, what are you talking about? So I commented back, you know that I'm not that way. I'm better than that. But when stuff's brought into my face and pushed at me, then I'm going to say something. I don't say anything about anybody. I don't care what you do with your life, whatever.
Oh, Lord help me. I can handle a lot, but when you mess with people I love, then you might as well mess with me first, because I'm gonna come at you one way or another. Reed, that's a good way to live. I was taught if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, but, well, like I said, my mom couldn't control me, so that doesn't always happen.
That's the way I was always taught. If I couldn't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. But as I got older, my brain can't stop my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. I've just gotten to the point where I've been screwed so many times I don't care anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's why I was
like
always
I said,
I don't have feelings.
It's either a fuck around and find out situation, or it's I'm gonna hurt your feelings and keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
Jeannie, I'll explain to you in messages.
Yeah, Silent J. My mouth is faster than my brain. Sometimes I say stuff like a while ago with the Beyonce. Just right out.
Yep.
My brain's going, no, 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 and trying to reel it back in. Too late.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm just like, oops. No, Jeannie Reed's cool. He's not an issue. It's not him. It's people that are probably watching and not talking.
Get him, Jeannie.
They could come talk if they want, but they're just going to be blocked anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're good, Reed. Actually, y'all haven't seen me lose mine, and you probably don't ever want to.
Y'all seen me lose mine one night. That's the only time y'all ever seen me lose mine. Then I got 2 videos made about me and was called every name under the sun.
Yeah.
I wish I had those screenshots from that night. That was great.
Y'all, I see red. And when I get to that point, then there's no holding back.
I thought it was funny. I was told I shouldn't talk to a woman like that. I said I didn't see a woman.
Look, you're going to get us on one again, Michigan.
Sorry. Clip it out.
Shit is letting him talk about us on her channel. I can hear it now.
That one was even more funny. Can't believe he just sit up there and said that. And I'm like, I said one little thing, and I even said I hate to say it, and then everybody else is talking way worse stuff, but that message was sent. I'm like, come on now.
Jeannie, you're nice all the time. Don't say mostly nice. At least to me, and I'm going to keep it that way.
Yeah, I want to stay on Jeannie's good side.
Silent J, you better stop. He said I'm colorblind, so I don't know what I see. You found white shoes the other day, so you can.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't he have to have help finding a red shirt or something red?
No, he had to run all the way to the house to get one.
Yeah, he was running everywhere.
I know,
like,
I felt so bad for him.
That poor boy gonna be wore out by the end of this show.
I know, I laughed so hard when you're like, you need to give him a break. That boy's gonna have a stroke or whatever it was you said.
Time out. He was the only one breathing hard. He was him and Juju, because she had to run outside too. But he was flying, because sometimes he was back before the other people, and they were going to the next room.
Yeah, I would have broke my neck trying to do all that.
I'll tell you that.
My daughter's going to play with us next time, though. She wants to play just for fun.
Mm-hmm. That's probably one of the best lives that I've seen for a while.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to do it because fat guys don't run. So I'd have to pull a Nani and have it like the whole house sitting right here beside me on the table.
You need one of those shirts. If you see me running, you should probably follow me.
Yeah. Oh, that's in my shirt list. Well, it's the fireworks director. If I run, you run.
Oh Lord. Oh no, Josh said it was raining outside that night too. Or Silent J. Sorry.
What was the other? Oh, I don't.
Oh, Donna, that cracked me up. She said Juju getting the chickens from the chicken coop was hilarious.
I can't remember if I shared this the other day or not.
Thank you, Reed.
I share so much stuff when I'm laying there and can't sleep. I'm gonna try to find it. I'll tell you what. Some of the stuff that I shared, I thought was funny, or thought you guys would think is funny, or my friends would think. People were calling my mom and saying, "Is he okay? Is there something wrong with him? He's posting a lot of negative stuff." And I'm like, my mom calls me and tells me that, and I'm like, I'm just having fun. I'm just laying there. I see something funny and I post it. I don't care. There's nothing wrong with me. Oh, here it is. Be nice to fat people. One day they might save your life. And it's got a bear chasing two people. And the skinny guys.
Oh no, I saw that. Yes. Tashi said the chicken poo and all.
Yeah.
I cracked up when she's like, I picked that and moved that chicken, and they jumped up and did whatever chickens do. Made all that noise. She's hilarious.
What did Reed say?
Oh, that his phone was dying, so he was going to be watching, but...
Yeah. Thanks for chatting, man.
Jeannie said yes. Be nice to fat people.
I was talking about something the other day, and I said something about somebody being fat, and my wife goes, "You shouldn't say that." And I go, "I am a fat person, so I can talk about fat people." She goes, "That's not nice." It wasn't nothing bad either. It was like, I don't know. It was pretty funny. probably should get off here and get ready for bed.
I probably should too, but you know what? I'm not tired and I have to be up
Yeah,
really early.
I'm not tired at all, but if I got to get up and change oil in her vehicle and mine, so screw it.
I have to be up early for birthday parties tomorrow.
Yeah.
I will be running off Red Bull tomorrow.
Wait a minute. I just now thought of something. When you're changing oil, you're laying on your back, right? So I can just take a nap under there and tell her it was taking too long to get the bolt out.
Oh, Lord, help me.
Are you okay under there? Yeah, it's taking too long. I can't get the bolt out. I need some WD-40 or knock her loose or something.
Oh, Lord, help. It'll be
Well,
too hot.
You were changing oil for 7 hours.
Everything's going to be wet. You don't want to lay on the ground. You got you one of those rolling things?
I got a rain thing. No, I just lay on the ground.
Hey, Luna.
Rolling things.
I got a rain thing. No, I just lay on the ground.
Luna, you have an echo.
Hey, Luna. Rolling things.
No, I just lay on the ground.
Luna, you have a
Better.
Yeah.
Better. I don't know why I forgot to turn my TV down because I was listening and stuff. And I just got out of the shower, and guess what it's doing here? It's raining and
storming?
thundering.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
It's all over
almost
the.
over.
Well, I'm 2 states over from you? Indiana and Illinois are together back to back. Oh no, they're on top of each other.
Are you in?
I'm trying to remember my map. My United States.
In OH?
Oh sure.
Alabama.
I'm right next to you. Then I'm in Indiana. So.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you said Illinois.
I'm close to Illinois, but.
Michigan, is there anything coming here?
I don't think. Well, earlier it was by Dumpling, but I haven't seen anything.
I just opened 2 packages. One was from Temu, but the best one was.
Oh, did you have to say Temu?
I know, I love it.
Yay!
As soon as I opened my phone to the weather channel or the weather app,
Temu came on.
A Temu commercial. I'm like, what the heck?
It's everywhere. I don't know if Dumpling's still with us or not, but looky, Dumpling.
Awesome.
I was only expecting 1, but I got 2.
Both of them, the Summers bracelet and the
Summers. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
No, you're all just in a heat warning and advisory.
Alabama mom said that Alabama has rain for the next 11 days. Don't say that.
Oh, yuck.
If Lindley's
my God.
Here, she's under
it's
the
going to
gun.
be like living in a sauna. Totally.
Oh, God, it's so hot. Thankfully, my air started
that
working
AC
again. It's cooled off. I think it just froze because it's working now.
That's possible.
Are you, Luna, are you north or south? That's all you got to say.
I'm right in the middle.
Yep.
I can't say north or south when I'm right in the middle.
Ew. You are close to that, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a little further from the city now, but not only by about 18 to 20 miles, but it's like a whole different world.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm out of the city.
Lindley said she is still here.
I'll tell you this. The reason that I like the Wolverines is I'm in Bloomington.
Okay.
You know what's in Bloomington? IU.
The
crappy. The Hoosiers.
Hosers.
We call them the losers.
Oh yeah.
They can't win a damn game for nothing.
Oh, jeez.
My family's been calling them the hosers for so long, somebody had to correct me.
Well, you know what I call
Toshi.
your team, right? Starts with an F. Not the but the
What were you asking? I'm sorry. I lost
said,
half of it.
you know what I call your team, right? Starts with an F. FueyE.
What the fuck, eyes?
Yeah, there you go.
I've never heard them called that, but okay.
Now, I will tell you this. A buddy of mine that just passed away not too long ago. Him and I I'd go to his house or he'd come here every Saturday morning and watch football. He was a OH fan. I can't say that word because I got to put $1 in a swear jar. My daughter makes me put $1.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I go. Keep saying. Go ahead.
Anyway, he was a fan. And everybody's like, how do you two get along? And we're like, we don't when there's football on, but after that, then we're okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just a stupid game, you know. Well, actually, college football. I enjoy watching college football. I enjoy watching these kids go out and bust their butts for a championship title, you know.
Yeah.
They don't get, they don't get millions and millions of dollars these NFL players make.
Yeah.
And those guys just
Y'all,
make me sick.
my husband is an Alabama fan, and I'm a UGA fan. Well, they played one year, and Alabama beat Georgia. When I tell you I got mad and cut the TV off, first of all, so we didn't see the rest of the game till my husband moved it back on. And then I didn't talk to him for like days after that.
Ew.
I said, oh, heck no.
Go Dogs.
Well, this past season when we met with that team up north, see, we're nice. We don't call you names, but anyhow.
I just call it
that team up north beat us, for the first time in many, many, many years. Congratulations.
Something.
Something like that. But congratulations.
Thank you.
What was I going to say? Oh, I went to my favorite, coffee spot I hit before I go into work. And I pull up and the guy says that normally I'm not going to dox the coffee place, but I pull up and I order my coffee, and it's not like he knows me personally or anything like that, but he repeats what I ordered and tells me the total and then goes, "Go blue." I went,
excuse me?
Right there I thought, should I make it nasty? Should I make it nice? Should I? And I decided I'm just pulling up, paying for it, not saying a word. Because I do come through every day, but that doesn't mean the same people are there every day. But I just pulled up and grabbed my coffee and paid for it, and without doing my usual good morning, because I'm usually thank you so much for being here so I can get coffee, basically.
Yeah, no kidding.
But I was like, he said, what?
Yeah. When my buddy passed away, his request was that all his friends wear their favorite college or sports jerseys. Well, here I am wearing my Michigan jersey. Our other friend, he's a Purdue fan. And then we had IU and Notre Dame and all those. So all his family from over there in Ohio, they pull in to the funeral home here. And here I come walking in with my Michigan shirt on. You should have saw the dirty looks I got. They are like, "Are you kidding me? Somebody's wearing it." And
some people take that just too seriously.
His wife had to come out and tell them that I was cool. I think they were going to attack me in the parking lot after it was over.
Nah.
They were like, "I can't believe you're wearing that shirt.
You're exaggerating.
You should burn that." No, I wasn't. But once they got in and they got to know me and everything, they were okay.
Yeah.
It was his mom
You know,
and
you
his
gotta
brother.
expect to grab that, take it. What if
Oh yeah.
it was vice versa? You all would razz that only person that came in with the
Yep. Oh yeah.
nice scarlet and gray.
Yeah. His house was even
Which
scarlet and gray.
definitely looks better than maize and gold. Ugh.
Uh-huh. Maize of Blue is awesome.
I have a grandchild. Her name is Scarlet. And yes, he did name her Scarlet for a reason.
Yep. My buddy's house was gray with scarlet trim around the windows and on the top and everything.
Um,
Oh goodness.
yeah, that's if I want to match the pool barn, that's what I got to do.
Mhm.
Because my son's got the pool barn painted in gray and dark red, but I just don't want my little cottage to look like that.
Yeah.
I want it to look more authentic than a barn.
Oh, all right, guys. I think we are going to call it a night. It is 2 a.m. here, and we've been live for 3 hours.
Yeah, I got to do something with this hair now that I finally
I need
washed.
to
It
eat
takes
and
forever.
try to go to sleep.
You're just trying to save my butt and make me go to bed. So mom doesn't
Shoot.
kick my butt.
Yeah, that too.
I'm going to blame you. I'm just going to say she wouldn't let me go.
She'll see right through that.
Oh, I know she does.
She knows better.
She knows.
Yeah, just remember, don't estimate the woman.
Nope.
Underestimate the woman.
I'm telling you, I've got a book on understanding women.
That's a
It's
good
only
thing.
about 6,798 billion pages, but
Oh, really? Well, when you get older, it gets bigger.
I made it through the first paragraph and it's over.
Good night, Josh and Donna.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
All
Yeah,
right.
me too.
Bye, Michigan.
Have a sweet
Bye,
night.
Luna.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Good night, chat. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a sweet night. Sweet dreams. Whatever. Later.
Bye. All right, y'all. I'm sure Pink Fan, where have you been? I'm sure we will see y'all around tomorrow at some point. Hey, Grandmammy Annie, I am tired. My kids actually slept all night tonight, so I'm going to take advantage and go to sleep. So we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.